Welcome to the castle. You're faithful or you're a traitor. There comes Alan coming. One of you must go and we'll see you later. You're a traitor.
Hello, our friendly faithfuls, and welcome to Tally the Votes, Season 4 finale of the Traitors. Nothing to see here, no more game to play. Congrats to Ian and Rob for winning. Good night. Okay, I'm of course sadly just kidding.
Someone's a little
I've been mourning all day. This is just the first week, and it's been a fan-favorite bloodbath. And speaking of bloodbaths, just like the Countess Elizabeth Bathory, our very own Countess, good day, mate Christy is here, looking younger and fresher and more fabulous than Ellen himself. Hello, Christy.
Just, you have to, get good blood, and then you have to, rub it all in, and, it's
all about the bath temperature.
So random, so weird. Okay. Hi, guys.
Hello. And next, enter introductions, is the Lord of Legality, a man who would never agree to be a secret traitor, never hide in the tally turret. He alone has the scruples to murder in plain sight. You will always see him coming, but you will be helpless to his charm. Brian, welcome.
Good evening. I'm ready to murder. I'm ready to murder.
Now, that's very dramatic, and the cast is pretty dramatic. All of the faithfuls might be a little bit nervous in the face of murder. Jam Jam apparently is so nervous that he might poop, but just a little. And just speaking of a little shit, welcome, David.
Greetings and salutations, as the matter uses so many words.
So many words, big words, all the words.
And as per usual, I'm your host of Good Faith and Hard Drink, Jamie. Guys, let's just get into this. Let's just begin. First, let's do a quick rundown of who we know, what we know, who we stand, and who we plan to banish. Christy or David, you have the list of our cast members this season.
Christy is the lord of the list.
I printed out this thing off the internet. It's gosh darn it, why? It's just like
usable.
Why was that? It's gosh.
Christy, don't print on video screen next time.
I guess. Anyway, it's like headshots of each of them, like wanted posters, and I'm just because sometimes at the beginning it's hard to go like who's who and what and and they're especially if they're talking, but two people are talking about another person that you don't know that name. You're like, who is that? Oh,
especially when there's like two Robs, like a good Rob and a bad Rob.
Well, there's only one Rob now.
It sure is.
So I guess we will start with our one returning loser, Dorinda from she's one of the housewives, but she
First
is
boot Dorinda.
Yeah,
First boot.
Which I mean, maybe a first boot is not bad. I don't know. But Dorinda is back, and people were very excited to see her. We have Natalie of originally Survivor and then on The Amazing Race with her sister.
Yes.
Tiffany from Big Brother.
Yeah, Tiffany.
Candace, she's a housewife.
Yes, she is.
One of the places. Lisa Rinna, a Real Housewife of Beverly Hills. I know it's Beverly Hills because that's where she lives with her husband, Harry Hamlin. And she will name drop him every time, and she always says his last name. She doesn't just go like, "Oh, Harry." She's like, "Harry Hamlin," which is kind of weird. I don't know.
Harry Hamlin from The Witches.
Maybe exactly, and maybe that's something weird in their relationship. Maybe it's a sub-dom thing. I don't know. And then Portia.
Wasn't she on Melrose Place?
We just had that conversation. She was on
I
the
think
TV.
so.
Yep, that's when she first started getting. Yeah,
that was
she had a
before her lips
guest.
got out of control.
She had a fantastic guest episode on Community.
Fantastic.
I forgot about that.
Yeah, she was the mom of the kid when he bangs the kid's mom because
Yeah.
they're
Oh, yeah, that's
making
right.
fun
That's
of
right.
him.
That's
She
right.
played
Yeah,
the mom.
that's right. Portia, another housewife. Caroline, she is not a housewife. She's housewife adjacent as a Lady of London. So this must be a
Okay.
UK show that does that air here in the States? Is that a Bravo show? I'm not sure.
It's
I'm
probably on
not
A and
familiar.
C
Okay.
since
For
it's in
those
London.
who
I mean,
for those who've not listened to us before, we do not housewife much. So a
No.
lot of those people are kind of enigmas to us.
We don't housewife, we don't lower decks, we don't Love Island.
I
Not-
don't think any of us watch any of those
I have
shows.
Love Island.
Well, yeah, you have.
I have the UK one. The UK one.
We
is
really haven't
amazing.
forgiven you
Christy-
for it, Chrissy.
Christy does have her binge weekends of Love Island.
I do,
Yes.
and give me something trashy. Sometimes
so,
the
so,
UK
so, so you're Love Island curious. That's what I'm hearing.
exactly. But I will tell anybody if they want to dip their toe in Love Island, try the UK one because they're just charming. It's just charming. You know what I mean?
And
They always have.
disinfect.
It just gives like a yeah, maybe there might be some Clorox wipes over there. But speaking of Love Island, we have Mara from Love Island. This little Irish lass is so stinking cute, and her accent is the best.
I'm not going to disagree.
And
I've
I don't-
enjoyed listening to
Every
her.
guy in the world is like, let her talk more.
Yeah,
when
she's
she
great.
says I have to tink on it. Oh, she's so cute. Kristen, she is from Top Chef. And then we had Ms. Donna Kelsey, that's Travis and Jason's mom, and she brought all the Fear of the Swifties with her. Tara Lipinski, famed Olympic USA team figure skater. Monet of the RuPaul Drag Race fame.
Monet Exchange, yes.
Monet Exchange. This one dude that maybe some people have heard of, his name's Rob Sesternino.
Yeah.
He was on there from Survivor.
Doesn't he have a podcast with a couple of
that's
people
what I was
listening
going to
to
say.
it?
It's like they say Survivor on here, but let's be honest, it's so much more than that. It's just
he's got a handful of fans, right?
Hand to God, I cannot remember a single thing from his season where he actually played, and I am not really a RHAP listener, so
it's because you spent all the time on Love Island.
So Christy, is Rob C, is he to you what Boston Rob is it to me? Do we each have to pick a Rob that we're not as in on as everybody else?
You know what? I probably could, but I'd have to care a little bit more in order to actually not like him.
That's a burn.
It's just not. He's just not on my radar. I always knew he was.
I hope he doesn't listen to this because if he flames you on his podcast in return,
I assure you, he does not.
Listen, I never listened to his podcast, but lots of people I know did, and over the years, more and more people do, and more people comment on it. And I feel at this point, it's like if I wanted to go back and watch, I don't know, Dark Shadows. Like, no, there's too many. I can't. I'm too far gone. I missed that podcast. I missed it. Whatever. Okay. After Rob, we got Yam Yam, Survivor winner. Where did Natalie place her season in Survivor?
Third, I think, wasn't she?
Fourth.
Final
Okay.
three,
You could be right.
or Fallen Angel.
Yam Yam's the only Survivor winner this season, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. And then we have Ian.
Terry. Little buddy.
I wish he would have gone out,
Yes. Oh, that would have been amazing.
That would have been great. And then Rob R, I don't even know what his last name is. He is also from Love Island, but he's Love Island USA, so I don't know him. Bolton Underwood. That's Underwood, right? That's that dude?
Yes.
From The Bachelor. And I guess I missed it. He's now gay.
He has and he has a little bit of a He has a little bit of a history of being kind of a
I don't
being
batch where
kind
he
of
was. A douche, douche
a
nozzle?
butthead. Yeah.
Okay, because he was kind of. I thought he was kind of mean. I thought he was kind of rude right at the beginning. But anyway,
Okay. Can we go
so
back to Natalie for a second? Because I found a bio on her, and this doesn't feel accurate.
Okay.
Prior to Traitors, Natalie has often competed with her twin sister, Nadia, in competition reality shows like Amazing Race and Survivor. She won her season of Survivor and went back to compete on the Champions season Survivor Winners at War, where she was the runner-up.
Well, I think she may have won because if you remember, she was in the blood and water season because she went with her sister, and her sister went out
very early.
But on her return, where did she?
It said that she was the runner-up.
Okay.
So she came in first and second. So she's, I mean, that's almost legendary.
No,
I mean,
she's very good. We've always liked.
No doubt. But
yeah. So
she makes the very short list of like the very top players in the game.
The only problem with her is her personality can be a little sharp, and she won't. I don't think she'll make it all the way to the end in this.
I suspected her as the secret traitor because I thought she was cunningly taking out all the other gamers who she thought was a threat, and I thought, oh, that would be her or Tiffany. I suspected both of them.
Yeah.
Sorry, Christy, we interrupted you. Go ahead.
No, that's okay. No, that's perfectly fine. After we were on Colton, next comes Mark Ballas from Dancing with the Stars. He's I think he started Dancing with the Stars like season 2. He's been there a really long time.
He's Kenny G hair guy.
I was going to say he's not to be mistaken with Kenny G. It's not the same dude.
Yes. Also, he's a really big fan of Traitors, like on its own. Fan. He didn't. Yeah. He didn't like get involved and sign up and then watch it.
He was already watching.
He was a fan. Yeah.
Correct. And then we have an actor, Steven. I do not know his last name, from One Tree Hill. I didn't One Tree Hill either. So.
Yeah, nor did I.
You know what? But we have to remember, guys, there were some players last season that we had no idea who they were. We ended up kind of liking them. So
a certain Mr. Sandoval.
Or call him Mr. Efron, Dylan Efron. Come on.
Well, we knew him because of his connection
but we didn't know if we would
to
like
his brother.
Him. Right.
So once he ditched Derek, then I liked him. But Derek had to leave the game before I could do Team Efron.
But let's face it, he then found his one true love, Rob Mariano. So because those two are still best.
They're still wed. They're still
guys.
Wed,
they have a new show. They have a show together.
Christy, I'm not lying. Okay. Jamie can verify this. I've sent her 3 different texts.
Every time you turn around,
he gets every goddamn new show that's released. He had a reality host football show one night. I filmed the intro and sent it to Jamie because I was watching football, and there he is talking for 5 minutes. And just this week, he's doing the Celebrity Traitors after show. He's hosting that. Every job that comes open, this guy takes.
Okay. I know that
he has a lot of mouths to feed.
I know we can think, oh, the world is just stupid and I'm the only smart one. Or could it be that perhaps he's beloved by the fandom?
That's why he keeps coming back. You either love him or they love to hate him. And that's what you need to be a star.
I don't hate him. He's fine.
You love him.
Okay,
you love Irons him.
But
you like that sparkle. We know.
I'm currently watching
made me realize it.
I'm watching the Survivor season with Andy, so I'm going to behave like Andy. I'm in season 47, so I'm just going to go. They don't like me. They don't like me. They're going to vote me out. They want me off the show. They don't like me.
Well, we don't now.
Oh, that kid has some fantastic hair, though.
It does. Okay, so after Steven from One Tree Hill, none of you One Tree Hilled? Not a single?
Nope.
Nope.
We have Ron. What is Ron's last name?
Bunches.
I love this guy. He is on. Do you guys watch Loot? Anybody watch Loot with Maya Rudolph? Him and Maya Rudolph play cousins on it. He's so funny. I love him. He's so
He
funny.
seems like he's a genuinely sweet guy, but we'll talk about it later.
We will. We're going to get into the specifics.
Comedian, the funny guy in the
he's
group.
He's very funny.
He's like the most quiet and reserved.
If you haven't checked out Luke because you don't know what it's going to be good or not, watch it.
Right.
It's an Apple TV show. It's fun. It's messed up, but it's always fun, and it's not usually hurtful. Okay. All right. Then we have Eric, and he is one of the K-pop singer songwriter kids, right?
I'm gonna be totally
BTK, BSSTK.
I don't know.
One of those.
I don't know because listen, I don't know because if the lyrics to their song don't go up, 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 I don't know anything about K-pop.
Well, that's not
if
his song.
Somebody drew a cartoon of Eric, he could be K-pop. I mean, he looks like a living
100%.
K-pop guy.
He's a gorgeous
K-pop traitor hunter.
Yeah, he's beautiful.
Yeah,
he's a beautiful human specimen.
When he comes in and he starts doing his accents and doing his voices, he's got a good ear for mimicry, he said.
Yeah,
so,
I might like him.
You haven't seen Demon Hunters, Jamie?
Of course I have. That's why I said if the lyrics don't go up, 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 I don't know K-pop. Clearly you don't.
Make those,
I only saw it once.
I saw it a few times.
Those were really
have
popular.
An 11-year-old.
Those fantasy braids they were really popular this year. After that, we have Johnny Weir, Olympic figure skating, and I think he won a gold, and he's now a big commentator.
He did not win a gold. No,
I don't remember.
He might have won a gold in ice skating, but he's certainly not winning a gold on standing on a dock.
I get it.
Or hunting in a bog.
I don't think it's going to matter. I think it'll be fine. And then last but not least, we have who I will say right now is castings. He's a ringer. Come on. Michael Rappaport, actor extraordinaire. Hate him, love him, whatever. He is playing a character. This is what they wanted, and this is what they got. So look out.
And he's driving everybody in the castle nuts.
But that's
I have things to say.
Oh, don't you think?
I'll have things to say. I think he's generally in life. There isn't a movie or show that he's been in that I did not enjoy his character.
His genre that he usually gets cast.
However, as a real life person, he's generally known as being an agitator.
He's a troll. He's absolutely a troll.
His position in the castle, he is agitating and he's a troll and he's distracting. Yes.
Yep. And he's gonna we knew this as soon as we saw he was cast, that he was gonna make some people. He was going to pressure people, or there's going to be he's the one applying pressure.
But it's oddly not an awful strategy because even though his name comes up, nobody really thinks he's a traitor. No one's going to vote for him.
Tiffany does. Tiffany thinks he is, but that's why he's the best shield for her. And if she didn't pick the smartest thing to do with him, pretty genius, honestly.
Yeah, he can't point fingers at you if you're standing behind him.
Right. And as long as he's with you, everyone's going to vote him out before you.
Yep. It's interesting to me that is such a common tactic in Survivor, Big Brother, that sort of thing.
The meat shield.
I don't know that we've really seen it really been used intentionally for that purpose in U.S. Traitors.
I think we've said prior seasons that it's kind of hard to kind of find a strategy going in because you just don't know, right? You're not going to know your role, but I'm going to guess somebody like Tiffany sat there and tried to think like outside the box. She was doing that Russell Hands, I will look for the idol without having any clues thing,
yes, because
right? She's
she's incredibly strategic. She had a very, very large part in the success of the Cookouts plan. She knows how to divide the numbers, and
she knows where to put herself too, where she's kind of like in the shadow of someone else, so that she's also.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, just that she can kind of maneuver. Keep your enemies close. She said, you get right in there, and
I also think she's good at rallying people to her cause, whatever that is. She kind of rallied,
She's
like
convincing.
she was like kind of like the enforcer when anybody was like thinking about going outside the cookout theme. She was kind of the one that brought him back in and said, "No, we have a plan. This is how we're doing it. Let's stick to it."
Yeah. Yep.
Stick to the plan.
Because I mean, if you think about it, that's kind of a unique season in that
Yeah.
the alliance never fell apart. The plan they put together,
didn't.
they executed all the way through,
Yeah.
and not
And
one
now-
person flipped out. And
now that plan has been used or attempted to be used multiple times since
It'll
then
never work the same.
in
And failed every
Survivor
time.
and Big Brother, and it won't, and they can't make it work.
No, I think she done good. All right, so that's who we got playing this season. Got some
Well,
favorites. Got some unknowns.
Let's start with Brian. Brian,
Okay.
Everyone already knows who my favorites are, so I'll just end this conversation on myself. But we're going to you guys. I want to hear what you have to say. Who are you rooting for? Like, who's catching your eye? Who do you have interest in? Who do you not want to see one more minute of? Give me the deets.
Okay. Traitors, all three of them suck. I think Rob might be a good player because he's low key, but he's kind of a douchebag. But the two women kill me right now. Like if I'm the secret traitor, I'm sending in my kill list tonight, and Candace is on it. Candace is on it 3 times. I write her name down 3 times. Like she drives me nuts. Now the people I like, I was very impressed with Ron Funches at the first round table. First time in Traitors history, I think anybody's calmly said, "Here is evidence." Now I don't know if it's right, but here's evidence.
And it was the first round table too. He was just like,
yes.
It takes so long usually for them to get their heads out of their butt and start helping each other. And he was like, "Look, this is this," and the things he was saying, they were correct. He had
true.
heard those.
Yep.
Well, and he said it at the table, and so other people verified it in front of the group.
Right.
Like the other people, like, she did say that.
Yeah,
we
heard that.
Like I, if you were making, like, I was impressed by his gameplay, which makes me think like he's next boot because everybody I like's getting voted out already.
Yeah, no kidding. This is painful. Yeah.
Like I loved Ian. In prep for doing Big Brother, I watched his season. I thought he would have been an interesting character, and he never really got off the ground. I liked Rob C, and I was freaking out that he was like, he knew what was happening, but didn't know how it was being executed.
The first time. This is the first time in Traitors history that somebody has realized that a murder in plain sight was happening in the moment, not later, but like in the moment.
Wasn't last season the first time they did that?
No, they've done it like 3 times.
All of them, and they do them in UK. And
but you would think if you knew that, you would think you just go room to room and just keep opening doors and walking in things.
And they do. If you've noticed, like sometimes they'll sit in a room with 3 or 4 people, and then they'll go, "Oh, I got to go get a drink," and then they'll go into the kitchen, and they are constantly moving from room to room.
If you remember at the beginning when they came into the house, Dorinda said, "Oh, this is different." Like, I think for that very reason, that where stuff has been hidden in previous seasons, that they remodel the portion of the house they're using for those purposes.
Somebody was over trying to open the secret room, right?
Well, they got in the secret room.
Did they get in it actually?
Yeah, Michael and Tiffany were in there talking.
Yeah.
And I only know that because they watched the season.
Oh, I was gonna say my last person I was impressed with was Tiffany, and because I texted Jamie and said, was she a good Big Brother player, like really good? And Jamie was like, yeah, I mean, some people, including myself, think she should have won. Like, she was pretty good.
Nonsense, down to earth, like.
And I was so impressed that she pulled Michael in that room and what she said to him about, like, your information's good, but you're putting it out in a way and you're making people mad. And like, she was strategically trying to teach him how to play the game. And I think I have hopes for her, because if he just pisses her off and gets votes out, if she could link up with someone else and sort of be their sensei, I think she could do a really good job in that role.
Yeah, it's funny because I kind of get this idea of like, if you were to like make a character out of this little partnership, it's almost like Tiffany is finding a way to be like the villain to take them out, but she needs the henchmen. I think like he is the perfect person to use.
Yeah, because she's absolutely a mastermind. She needs a
Mhm.
minion. Yeah,
Yep.
literally. That's fantastic.
That's perfect.
What about you, Christy? Who are you?
Oh, I kind of gave my 2 cents as I was running down the list, but I guess honestly, it's kind of hard to say like because you know what? I'm gonna say it. Johnny Weir.
All
That's what I
right.
was excited to see because I
Okay.
thought he would. Sorry, you might not think so, but I don't know. He's just telling me
He's
that.
fun.
Yeah,
I like him anyway.
He's a mess. Like he's a mess in the like gaming and the physical aspect. Again, it's kind of
But
cracks
then
me up.
you go like, oh, he's so inept. There's no way he could be a traitor.
Yeah,
Like
I
they're
mean,
not going to kill him. They're not going to, whatever. Why waste it? But yeah, I was excited to see him play. I was excited to see Yam Yam again. And I was excited to see, honestly, you guys all know Michael come in there just because he's like, we've had other actors in there, but it's actors that like, oh, that One Tree Hill actor, right? This is an actor who's been in most people
it's a
don't know his
known
name.
name.
You
Yeah.
know his face though, right?
It's the guy that's been in a Spike Lee movie.
He's been in that. Oh, he's been in that one thing. Oh, yeah, he was in. I saw him in something. So I'm not saying he's super famous or whatever, but he seemed kind of more of a pull.
Yeah, he's one of those you know him when you see him and you go, where do I know him from?
Or hear him.
He's that guy.
Like Gene Hackman, he's in everything, but.
So I thought right away, I was like, okay, they know what they're doing. They're pulling this person in. And the only way they could updo this for next season is like, why not just have Gary Busey on like next season? Like, why not? At this point, that's the way you're going with it, right? Okay.
So would it be like Gary Busey actor, or would they be like Gary Busey from Dr. Drew's Rehab? Like,
yes, like that sort of thing. Like
which do they pull it from?
Correct, but that's what they would do, right? On shows like that, they would find someone who's willing to come on there and they know is going to just either lose their mind or make other people lose their mind.
You know who'd be great like that too would be Christopher Walken.
Well, I mean, like if he was in anything,
they're not getting Walken for this.
I know, but if they did, it would be hilarious. Could you imagine the looks? He'd just sit there and stare, and then
I don't know, Christopher. After we had roundtable, your speech was a little weird.
Like, look at my face. Could I be anything else but a traitor?
I don't know.
Well, you see, I found
my
the
guy.
shield.
All right, David, who's your ups and downs here?
Well, I mean, going in, not knowing who the cast was, but not seeing any of them. Obviously, I was Team Ian, one of my favorite winners, just like you.
Actually, David, I think that Ian might be responsible for us ever starting communication. Actually.
Yeah, it could be, because he, matter of fact, I found a tweet from 2009. I was so excited when he won, or whatever, 2012, whatever it was.
Yep.
But so I was super excited to see him play, and I was super sad not only to see him go, but the fact he was purple edited. I mean, he barely had like 4 lines the entire thing. I mean, that bugged me. But I like Yam Yam, and I was happy to see him coming back. I always liked Natalie, although I don't remember her winning. So those were kind of the people I was really, and of course Donna Kelsey being a football fan, and
interesting. It was an interesting pick. Like, how's that going to work?
Yeah, how's that going to play, right?
Yes.
And how is the Taylor Swift thing going to play? And so those were the 4, and then of the people I didn't know. Monet, I think, is great. I think he plays a great character, and people, and the person who, if they never said another word and were just gone, I'd be fine as Johnny. I can't abide the guy.
Really?
Oh God! And I don't even think he's good TV. So
I don't care. Just wait.
He's no Angela. but
No, I just knew he would be catty and fun. And you need to have, I'm sorry, we have to have our fun gays there. They are, they
not
play
wrong.
with come on, it's fun.
Yeah, but there's
yeah.
other fun gays.
No, there's not.
You got,
Okay,
yeah,
I'll
yeah.
tell you what. Next season,
Interesting.
all I want is that round table filled with
yes.
fun gays. That's it. That's all
I want
Don't
when
you think
walks
Alan
in-
is like 2 for me, 20 for you? I get Monet and Johnny Weir, and I don't give a fuck who else you
maybe.
cast.
yes,
Yeah, maybe.
yes.
But like I want a season where like when Alan walks in the room, it's like 15 people going, oh. Like, I want
Yes.
drama.
Yes.
And I wanted to make this clear because I don't want to say that I wasn't excited to see Ian play, because I love Ian too. I just think that I just think there's no way for him to play this game. I just didn't think he was going to do well. Is all.
Yeah,
just because
I didn't
I'm
see
not
him being
gonna-
that early a boot. I mean, I thought he'd be a target,
Right.
but
No,
Right.
because here's the thing. If he hadn't been a boot that early, he would have been voted out, because they would have said, why didn't the traitors kill him? He must be a traitor. He had no way to win this. No matter what he did, whether he died the first night, it would have been because people were too afraid of how smart he is.
Well, I will say
it's
that
been a long time since he played. A lot
Yeah.
of the
Doesn't
people
matter.
on
He
there
has a
probably
reputation,
never
though.
ever saw his season.
Doesn't
So
matter.
here's-
He has a reputation. And who was in there running their mouth about the reputations? Tiffany, wasn't she?
And by the way, he still looks the same, doesn't he? Ian?
Well, he's
except for maybe
he's
a
gray.
little.
He's like
He's a
silvery.
little more debonair now. But
Yeah.
But he still has his boyish face.
I would say that. I mean, I knew 7 months ago, whatever it was, when we found out that Ian was going to be in there, that Rob was going to be in there. You obviously know, like Ian, Rob, Tiffany, check. Those are some of my favorites of the favorites.
Yeah.
Ian, quite possibly my favorite of all time on any of these shows.
Just too high
I just-
profile within.
I
the-
just love that kid. But
it-
the thing is with Ian is that he did win. He only won once,
once.
Right.
and it was 12 years ago.
Right.
And
Yeah.
then the next time he came back was for season 22, which was a miserable experience for
Yeah.
him. Like he swore he was never going to do reality competition after that again. He
Yeah.
was done. He kind of like separated from that whole world.
And now he's probably like, that's what. Now I know why I did that.
Well,
And
look
he's-
how many people we've seen that played Big Brother that say Traitors is harder.
But regardless, I don't. There's a lot of people that go into the game because they're like, I'm going to win this game. Everything's about winning this game. Ian has made it clear in his interviews. He went because he wanted to just have fun doing it.
I have a
Good.
question for everybody on Ian's boots specifically.
Mhm.
Do you think the Traitors, as we know them, if they had the full range of the available cast,
No,
would they
No.
have booted?
No.
Okay, so I suspect that is the case.
No.
No,
Now-
and I think if we'd had a more intelligent about the game person than Donna being the secret traitor, he wouldn't have been nominated, because she would have said people are going to see the gamers as threats.
Right.
And if he survives, that's going to throw some heat his way. He's being quiet.
Right.
He's
She
not
should have thrown
talking.
up. She should have thrown up 5 randos.
Right. Well,
Yeah.
it's like.
Well, maybe that was Rando for her. I don't know.
But yeah, maybe she
I
didn't
don't
know
think it
who
was.
he was. Right.
that.
I don't
what
think
mean.
he didn't. I think she was. She talk about, I'm fangirling. There's so many famous people here. I mean, I don't know this as a fact, but I suspect she doesn't really know a lot of the gamers. I think she is a
Probably
Housewife
not.
fan, and so those are the people that she really
I
knows.
think
and
she's a
recognizes.
Love Island fan too.
Sure.
And she might be. You're probably not wrong, because I did take note of the people. So she gave 4 options the first night, right? No, 3 the first night and 4 the second night.
Yeah.
3
Well,
and-
the first one was you had to pick from the people that were in the caskets, were in the graves, correct?
Well, she
Was that
had
the
to
first
narrow
one?
it down from that. Yes.
From
yes,
that,
and then she had
yes.
to narrow it down. So here's who she had targeted: Kristen, Tara, Monet, Rob C, Rob R, who was a traitor, so can't be, Mark, and Eric. So I think,
Mhm,
yeah, there are no housewives there, right?
mhm.
And it's a lot of quieter people. We haven't seen
Mhm.
a lot from what we're seeing is quiet. Who knows?
True.
They might be.
We don't know
you
what
know.
they're. Yeah.
But from what we're seeing, Eric and Mark they're kind of quiet. There was a lot going on with other people. Well, here's the thing: everybody looks quiet next to Michael. Right?
That's true. That's
Again,
fairly
even-
accurate.
even
another
me.
reason to keep him there so he can keep distracting people while you hunt.
Well, also, she is a mom to two of the most competitive athletes out there today.
Mhm.
So when you're a sports mom,
Mhm.
you learn strategy and game. And even if she didn't know who the gamers were, it only makes sense to get the people who you know are real life competitors. Right?
Correct.
These people
Oh.
compete for a living.
Yep.
So she's not wrong to put the gamers on the list. She's just infuriating for putting the gamers on the list.
But this leads me into this. If we get through the episode, this leads me into an important question, because I've thought about this. Don't you think, because of who she is and who her future daughter-in-law is, they had no choice but to make her a traitor? Because if they didn't, like, the Swifties can't be mad if she's a traitor, because that's the way the game's played.
True.
But if
True.
she'd been a faithful and they'd mistakenly taken her out,
Then they've
the
been
show
mean to
could have
her.
taken a hit,
Sure.
Bad
Sure.
PR. Don't you think that they probably engineered it for her as a traitor?
100%. Yep.
Yes, perhaps so. I mean, it makes sense that they would do that. I will just go on there and saying, even though I'm not knee deep in Swiftie lore, as it were,
But the secret traitor
I
selection
hear-
was Rando, wasn't it?
I hear a few things from the Swiftie universe. And again, this is just a few voices in the Swiftie universe. I'm not saying they speak for everybody, but there is some talk that she might not be like the most favorite future mother-in-law.
They never
So,
are.
Take that as
They
it
are
is.
always nice to you.
Yeah.
And then,
Oh, and
then when-
she's, but it's, again, she could be super wonderful. It's not her thing. It's just in the Swiftie universe, I guess there's some like notable tension between her and Taylor or something.
maybe Taylor just doesn't want to offend her because that's her man's mom.
Her best
Well,
line.
I
on the
mean,
show
she'll
is-
write your name down for murder. Obviously, don't
She
offend
will.
her.
She will, absolutely.
Her best line on the show was, "So I said to Paul McCartney at the Super Bowl."
Yes.
Yeah.
It's so fantastic.
I want to say it might have been Puya who said this. Don't
Yeah,
quote that. But he said, you name drop Paul McCartney, like your future daughter-in-law isn't currently the most famous person in the world.
Right.
Like,
Well,
this
but-
fangirl thing is so. It's
Well,
so
but Paul
but to her,
McCartney's
she's
third
probably-
generation.
Right. She's
I mean,
not
that's-
impressed with Taylor, probably.
That's like
She's like,
meeting
"Oh,
Elvis,
cool."
or
But I do love everyone's like, oh yeah, okay, way to name drop.
who
but I
somebody said
loved-
nice humble brag or
Yeah,
something.
yeah.
But I really liked her confessionals when she was talking about how, like, or when she was talking to some of them, I think even about how she's finally at a place in her life where she can do things for herself.
Yeah, absolutely.
And she's loving this chapter in her life where she just gets these opportunities to do things that she
Yeah.
never would have been able to do before.
Yeah, listen,
Thanks,
I'll
thanks
be
boys.
I'm gonna be really honest with
Honestly.
you. When we got the cast dropout, like when everybody had to go up, and we'll talk about this now, I guess, where we decided, here's your card, and we're gonna tell you if you were the secret traitor or not. Okay. I thought, oh, okay, Kelsey, the Kelsey mom. Okay, I think I might like her. I think I might like her, and then obviously.
You hate her
So-
now.
I don't. I understand the reasoning behind. If you're going to be getting rid of the competition, those two are correct people to get rid of. Rob was.
Yeah.
They're not bad choices. They're just terrible choices for the fans.
And you know what? If Candace had been able to talk to the other two before they threw the card in the fire,
Yeah.
she would have also said, "Throw Rob in there. He
Yeah.
almost caught us tonight."
It would have been.
Yeah.
It would have been
Yeah.
unanimous.
He
Yes.
was toast in that moment. Unfortunately, because he was right and he was realizing what was going on. The only missing piece that he had is he didn't realize that he was speaking to a murderer.
Yes.
Which blew me away because she led the conga line.
I know. I know. It was. I don't
Maybe
know.
that's-
Like,
that's
that's crazy.
But
That
wait a
felt
minute.
a little cringe to me and felt
Okay,
like very
cringe.
suspect.
Very
Yes.
cringe. It was like something my parents would have done when I was a kid, and I would have gone, "Oh my god!" Right? Didn't it feel like that? Okay, here's what I
It
think
felt
about
like
that.
to me. It felt like to me. Yes, there's embarrassing, but it felt like to me that if I was sitting there and she was like, "Oh my god,
be
let's
like, "How many
do
glasses
this
have you
thing,"
had
I'd have been
already?
like, "You're a terrible actress, and you're trying to murder somebody."
Oh my God, you're a traitor.
I think Rob might have thought that too, because he very pointedly asked people who started it.
Yes. Yes.
She said, "I started it," and he said, "Oh, you started it," and then that's when he told her the thing about, I think they're trying to murder someone in plain sight, right?
Right.
Maybe he sussed out that she was probably a traitor. That's why she did it, and he was telling her, "I see you," so that maybe he was thinking he had stopped it from happening if he could just scare them.
Yeah. Yeah.
I would like to have seen that scene end without him going, because seeing him clock, like he clocked several things right off the bat. And I was like, you know, I got to give the guy props. Like, I thought he was a good Survivor player. Like, he really was probably the one gaming hardest, watching what everybody was doing and paying attention. Maybe Funchess is too, based on how he's doing. But
Yes.
but like the way that he clocked it, he wasn't going to last long. But I would love to have seen what would have happened if he'd have went one more episode, because I would have liked to have seen what he told other faithfuls that he believed was happening and who was involved in it. Like I would be curious if he would have said, "Don't you think it's weird to just throw up a conga line and now somebody was murdered last night?"
I don't think it would take much to convince. I mean, it usually doesn't take much to convince people in this show, but that specifically, people would be like, "Yeah, that was super weird. I just didn't want to say anything." You know, like,
right. That's what I
And
would have loved to have seen.
After they were done with the conga line, Lisa kept singing it after.
Oh my God.
Like she was trying to normalize
Nope.
it. Stop trying to make conga line a thing, Lisa. It's not happening.
It's not going to happen.
Stop.
No.
Unless you're Gloria
Perhaps she was trying to
Stefan,
normalize it.
you can't be. You can't.
There
be
you go.
doing
There's that.
Let's just be honest. We go from that to chess later. Lisa Rinna just sucks at things.
Yes. Now, I do want to say this.
Insert lip joke.
Yes.
Yes.
I gotta admit,
The ultimate duck face. Literally.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Yeah,
there's a lot there. It's a lot there. Now when we look at Ian going again, we already talked about this. It makes sense. He's a gamer. He's somebody who's won. I don't know this guy by. Okay. And then when they had to decide from that short list, he made the most sense as he was the biggest threat in that short list. Okay.
Okay. But I want to go back to that. I want to just pre-it, because I think there's an important point to be made. You just made me remember it.
All right.
The first competition where they go collect the caskets.
Yes.
When the two boats come back to the dock and agree not to put caskets in each other's holes.
Oh, yes.
Isn't that the first sort of like alliance we've seen of like multiple teams on this show?
And who was saying to do it? It was the gamers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wasn't it
They were
Natalie?
like, wait a minute.
I'm pretty sure it was.
Natalie
We
was
won't
one
put
of
stuff
the
in yours and
parties.
you won't put. Yeah.
Natalie's super strategic. That's why, like I said, at some point I thought she might be the secret traitor, because it would have been brilliant picks for Tiffany.
Here's part of the reason why for us the viewers, why losing Rob actually really sucks for us the viewers, is because we have a season where usually on Traitors we get one, maybe two, but usually just one really notable, really strong strategic player from whatever they were in. But in this season, we have Natalie, we have Jam Jam, we have Rob, we had Ian. Like the deck was loaded. We have Tiffany. Like the deck was loaded with high caliber play.
But I don't think the rest of that house knows the caliber of Yam Yam and Natalie, though. I
No,
know Yam Yam won.
They don't.
But see, but oddly, I don't feel like if Yam Yam and Natalie would have been the first two boots, that Jamie would be as bothered as she is.
No,
she would not be.
If Jam Jam was the first one to go, that would be fine. I would be like, oh, that sucks. I hate that one of the gamers is gone. But okay.
Yeah.
Are we okay with them calling them gamers?
Yes. I am. It's all right.
Okay.
I don't know. It's like I keep expecting a Dungeons and Dragons game
Except
to break
for
out in
when
the middle of that.
No, and I
When
keep
we
expecting
get
them to have
our-
headsets and like talking and
Yeah, like, but when we get our only fabulous gays season, then they're going to be the gamers.
Oh, wouldn't that be great if they called it the Traitors the Fabulous Season?
Yeah, let's do it. I'm all for it. That's what I want.
RuPaul's Traitors.
RuPaul's the Traitors Fabulous Season.
RuPaul's Traitors.
Wait, I have the name for it. You ready?
Yes.
Go.
Traitor Forte.
Traitor Forte.
No,
Let's do it.
Traitor Forte. It's a play on a like well-known fabulous show
Fantastic.
called Pret-a-Porter, which is French.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Which is from France, Paris, France.
Yeah,
From
that is
France.
French. That is
I
French.
wonder
Yes.
if Franck watches it.
France,
So-
from Paris,
so-
France.
Franck
Do we all
from
agree
France.
that's the first like teams make an alliance in Traitors?
Yes.
That it's the
Yes.
first one I can
No, I
remember.
feel like there's stuff like that's happened in challenges
Well,
before.
I feel like
But it
I
might have
feel
been
like,
more like pairs teaming up,
Yeah,
Brian, not
yes,
like,
like,
a full third of the cast.
Okay, to be fair, when they first landed the boat, what did they do? They said, let's just put it in the first one because they didn't want to
Mhm.
carry it. And it was like, whoa. They had to be told, like, let's take a beat for a second. Hold
take
on.
a beat. Think
Hold
about
on.
what we're putting on there.
How do we
I
ensure
thought
our safeties?
I thought that having that alliance, the way that Natalie was talking about, we'll protect you guys, that whole thing. It was funny because to me that feels we automatically think of alliance and Survivor, like that's just what we do. But to me that felt like way more like Amazing Race strategy. Where
It was like, how do I hedge my bets so that I can be safe?
Right, or like I'm not
Is
going
what
to
it
U-turn
was.
you. We're
Yeah,
not going to
yeah,
U-turn you.
yes,
You don't
yes,
U-turn
Please don't
us.
exactly.
U-turn us. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, I agree. I don't.
I
But-
liked it. I loved seeing like them with Rob and Ian in the same boat. I was like, yeah, they're working together. This is the best. Listen, 2026, suck it, okay? Like this is gonna take.
Already, it's like the
it's
ninth,
gonna-
Jamie.
I am in
Oh,
the
no.
ninth game
Oh
of
no.
hell at this
Yeah,
point.
it's been a long week and a
Like,
half.
You have 356 days to go.
Literally to pull a Rappaport quote. What the fuck? We can't have anything nice.
Wait, did you see him trying to temper his he actually didn't say a curse word. Oh, he said he couldn't say shit talker when he said it was in the round table. He pulled his punch. Instead of shit talker, he said something like, what did he say? Did he say like
I don't
crap
remember.
talker?
Yeah.
It was like
Talker.
smack talker, crap talker, or something
but
like
he
that.
wanted to say shit talker, and at that moment he went, and it's like, Michael, they've all heard you curse
Was
up a
it-
storm.
You are. This is literally what you're known for.
Yeah.
What was it? Tiffany on the throne when it started bouncing, and she goes, "Oh, my uterus."
No, that was Candace.
that was hilarious.
Listen, it's no joke. You don't want that to fall out. You have
So-
to
No, I
worry
guess-
about things.
I guess that falling out would never be good,
No,
That would
that
be
would
particularly
ruin
not
your
on
game
TV.
quick.
Yeah.
They would ruin your game. Now, okay, guys, I gotta ask. Like,
Mhm.
I want to know, who did you think
That was gonna be my
was the secret traitor?
I've already kind of unveiled my two thoughts.
I had two, and Jamie has text verification of this.
Okay.
From the way they acted at the box reveal, I thought it was Colton. And I was totally wrong. And a couple other people thought it was him when they were talking about it, and then just the way he acted. But after like somewhere in the middle of like the second episode, I was like, sure, at that point it was Jam Jam.
I thought him at one point too. There was something the way it fell, that made you and I don't necessarily remember, but I was right there with you. Yeah.
I thought he was so belligerent on that throne thing
Mm-hmm.
that like he felt like it didn't matter if he pissed people off or not. He was doing
Because he
that.
knew he
And
wasn't gonna.
Yeah, but
Right,
yeah,
and
because Jam's a little bit of a snake.
yes.
and a little
just-
bit of a diva, which kind
Yes.
of makes it. But it works
Here's
for
the
him,
thing:
right?
if he had been the secret traitor, and he was trying because they wanted to control the shields, right?
Right, right.
If that had been him, the better thing to do would have been pick someone that you want to give a shield to and tell them, come here, and put it in and let them get up there. Then
Right.
you're controlling it. So I think honestly we were probably played by his selfishness, and he was not being
absolutely.
the
Well,
he was not playing
It's
the
a
game.
survivor thing. If you have an idol and you can protect yourself, play it, right?
Yeah,
right.
If
Yeah.
you're at
And
all
if you can-
worried,
Mm-hmm.
And
Protect
if you
yourself.
can get luxury instead of doing the hard work, take it.
Yeah, right.
Right.
Absolutely take
Like-
it. Now, I sent a message to Brian because I was like, okay, you can confirm. I don't know who it is yet, but this is who I suspect it is.
And
I will tell you that I wanted it to be Rob because I knew, one, he'd still be in the game, and two, it might be the only way he was going to be safe in the game for any amount of time, because I honestly thought Rob was going to be first boot.
But based on
So
those first
I'm
nominations,
kind
you
of
were like,
bummed
no.
out. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm always going to be bummed out that it wasn't. I think we'd have a way better game if it had been him. But my inclination was that it was Donna immediately. And then when we saw the scene where she had the red cloak and walked to the turret, like, I absolutely knew it was her because she's literally the only one with that build in the whole
Oh,
game.
I didn't even.
Well,
Like, it just gave it
what
away.
Jamie did, she said, I'm sending this text. I hadn't even watched the show yet. She was live watching it, but she said, I'm sending you this text as a record that I called the secret traitor is. So she was like doing the newspaper, like, see, it is today.
Here's the time.
She texted me and she was right. And unfortunately, she was right.
She was right.
But to me, it's because if I'm a producer of the show, if I'm going to run the statistics, she makes the most sense. She and she even said herself, I'm the outlier. Like, all the things that she was telling us she was the secret.
Correct. Yes.
So, yeah.
Maybe she was
that's why
trying to drop
if it
hints
was
to them
like
and they
the
were too dumb.
K-pop guy or something, nobody would have ever suspected him.
No.
Right.
Well, and nobody would care because it's not a name.
I
It's not a name.
legitimately thought it was either going to be Dorinda.
Yep. Yes, that would have been a good guess. Yep.
And it's like, girl, here's your chance to come back and be a traitor.
Get them all. Yeah.
Because last time you were first boot.
Yes.
Right. So, and then to have her on her own, I don't know.
Now,
I thought it could be her.
Was Dorinda first boot twice?
No, just once.
Just once.
Okay.
Just once. But everyone was so upset. I remember, Brian, you were very upset when she got booted. You did not.
I was bummed out. I thought she had
go.
potential to be good TV.
I don't
It
think
was
I cared.
it was one of those
I did
stupid
care.
ricochet boots where somebody picked out on something dumb and instead of focusing on what was at hand. And
that's the game.
well, I mean, and I'm going to be honest with you, Christy. I think you're onto something. That if you want to blow up a round table, you put Michael Rappaport at it because you remember, like, when Funchess was doing his thing, the thing that got them totally off topic was Rappaport.
Yep.
Every time they would be talking substantive, he would take them off in left field on a tangent, which is why a lot of people suspect him. But that's just his personality. He's just an ass.
Yep. Yeah, that's about right.
He's
That's
very
exactly
obnoxious. In real life, I would hate him. Okay, but in this, I mean, or he amuses me for some reason, and I don't know what it
in
is.
real life,
that
you
guy
either
in
hate
the
him
movie.
or love him. It depends.
You what?
You'd either hate him or love him in real life.
Or you loved him, and then you recently, over the last few years, began to hate him.
Yes.
I mean, there's lots of reasons. There's lots of things that are just complete. But I don't really. It's not really a love or a hate thing. It's just he's interesting. I don't know. Whether
He
it's
is
good
a
or bad.
personality. I will say he is a personality.
And he's good TV.
Yeah.
Right.
You hit it on. You hit the nail on the head. It's what I like to say. Not everybody you meet in your life is a character, but you come across certain characters that are indelible just because they have a certain combination of things.
Right.
And Rappaport is a character. If he's a guy, if you met him one time, you'd never forget him.
And I totally got it wrong. For some reason I thought he was from Boston. No, he's from New York City. But he must have played Bostonians in the past in some of his movies. Because in my head
Yeah, was it Ray Donovan? I think was he in Boston for that?
Who knows? Maybe.
Oh, I
Now-
forgot he was in that.
See, he's in everything. In our household, we call that the John C. Reilly effect. But you know, where you're just like the guy that's in things all the time for years.
No,
like
in our house,
he's
that's-
always working.
You're not wrong there, but for us, it's Stephen Root.
Ah, yes.
Clock that.
That's a good
Yeah.
one.
He
Yep.
shows up in everything.
Yep.
Okay,
Yep.
or he did there was a little time there.
Or
Now,
John
of
Hamm
late-
anymore. John
Of
Hamm.
late- Yeah, it is sometimes John Hamm. Sometimes
Landman. John Hamm.
there's been a little moment where it was Dinklage, and you're like, what? Why you're in this now?
Oh, that moment hasn't ended. I mean,
Right.
there's been 2 shows he was on this year,
Yeah,
like a
Dinklage will not
substantial
ever
amount.
suffer
Yes,
for work,
I was
don't
watching
think.
2 shows with him on it at the same time, and I would have it on, and my husband would come in and go, "Wait, are you watching that again?" No, but he's in a different show. This is another show.
This is a whole different show.
Totally different one. Oh,
Now,
gee.
okay, guys, this
Sorry.
is going to bring me to the next thing. We
Oh,
have
but
not
I
done
wanna
this
tell- No,
before.
wait, hold on, I'm not done. That was who I
Okay,
thought
okay.
it could have been, but who it would have been, but who I really, 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 truly believe that
Oh,
was
yes,
going to
please.
be.
Yes, who?
Because I bought it and heard it and was like, yes, I'm right there with you. Portia, come on. Who didn't think it was Portia?
I did not.
You did
I
not.
didn't. No.
You did not. And I
The
thought
boots
it was-
didn't make
she
any
literally
sense for it
said
to be Portia.
Hmm? What?
The boots just didn't make any sense. The nominations didn't make
I
any
had already locked into
No,
it
but the
being Donna.
nominations didn't need to make sense. They weren't nominating any Real Housewives or anything.
No Housewives, yeah.
Right,
there's
right.
that.
So
So
if you
that's
were
why I
if
thought
you're
it was
the
gonna be
secret
Yeah, that
traitor
makes
and you're a
sense.
housewife, how are you
Okay.
going to get found out immediately?
I don't know.
Or not nominating
Because
any
she's bad.
housewives?
Because she was really bad. But here's the
She's
thing. about
Not
really
good
that.
at the
bad.
game.
Do you remember, was it last season where they were fixated on, well, one of the housewives has to be a traitor. There's how many here? And they started hitting housewives until they were all gone and
One
not-
second. Because I'm sorry. I just need to rewind for half a second and say she was so bad that she admitted to murdering somebody.
She
She did.
That she falsely confessed.
Yeah, she falsely confessed. To
Oh,
the
no,
murder of
girl.
That's because I'm
somebody.
putting my mind. I'm trying to get my mind into the mind of the traitor.
Yes. And you know
But you
what,
literally
Chrissy?
said me when we.
Me.
And then I'd kill you, and I'd kill
And I'd
you.
kill you.
and I'd
And there's
kill you.
4 of us.
This
and
is
we're
on the
killing
audition for the
everybody.
traitors. They're not recruiting yet.
Christy, no, you're right there. There was like the slaughter of the housewives last year, and that happens fairly often where they're kind of so there are, you know what? There's a lot of Bravo fans. And there's way more Survivor / Big Brother fans that hearts are hurting right
Oh,
now.
girl.
But
Yeah.
there are many Bravo fans that are like,
I think there might be
Hey,
more.
finally,
I think there
you
might
know?
be more Bravo fans at this point than Survivor fans.
well, that
You
is
look at
your
the ratings. I mean,
that's your Survivor diss for the day. That
I
is
mean,
you've
Survivor's
met your
down to
quota.
2 million people watching.
But these
it.
are
Correct,
older
but these-
players that we
but
know
this-
and love. before
Rob
it started
is
getting
not Rob Sesternino is not really attached to Survivor as he is
No, I agree with that.
to
He's-
the entire genre of
Yeah.
reality
that's very
competition.
fair. That's absolutely true.
So he's like the Dick Clark of reality competition. That man's there, you know.
He's more like the Ryan Seacrest.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
Well, he's aging a lot faster than Dick Clark ever
You know,
did.
Christy, for somebody who really never gives him a thought because he's so inconsequential, you have a lot of thoughts about him.
I haven't thought about it before. Now you who said it? Who said the Dick Clark? And I was like, I just made the comment. I don't like Ryan Seacrest, so that was an easy one for me.
This is okay. Jamie, you and David both have to pick a Rob to revile. So we'll all go to our corners, and
Wow.
you know, Rob Sesternino is Christy. She doesn't like him. I don't like Boston Rob.
You better not say
I'm
Rob. Lowe.
going to damn it.
Absolutely not.
What?
Listen,
No Rob Lowe.
I'm going to
Don't you
Sesternino's
diss him.
corner. I
Stay gold, pony boy.
Yeah. It's not to say that I don't feel like Boston Rob doesn't have his place. He finds it every 3 years and gets another paycheck. But
Yep.
Sesternino, that's my
No.
guy.
Yeah, he did his own thing.
He's my
Okay.
guy.
I'll take that as homework. I will find a Rob to loathe.
Okay.
by next week.
Chrissy, you're trying to be so like I don't care about this guy at all. This is so nonchalant.
I kind of don't, but
I
Julie talks about
just
him all the
don't
time,
even
so I'm just like,
care.
mm.
I just
And
don't even
Colleen
care
loves him, and
about
I'm
this
like,
guy.
okay.
Okay, so
That's
now
because I don't
we've
podcast
all
Uh-oh.
Oh, we got to take a commercial break.
we
Oh,
we have
we're
all
in big
covered.
trouble.
We've
Here's
covered
Rob
the
P.
secret
We'll be back.
trader business. We've got all that. Now, before we go into this game that listen, David, listen. I am the one that is the segue queen
Oh, shoot.
in this outfit.
Fair enough. Well, more than I
Before
am.
we
for
jump
sure.
Somebody
in-
likes control.
Bet your ass I do. That's why I would be a traitor. We've already discussed this. Again, Brian and I have had a lot of conversations this week about this. I would be the traitor. Okay. Before we jump into the game that I have for us coming up, we got to take a 5-second commercial break. Everybody hold their breath so you can hold their breath the longest. Ready? 1, 2, 3, go. Okay, jump out of your coffins. Are we all still alive?
Yeah.
Okay, great. Fantastic.
All those early
And we're
years of
back.
smoking, I can still hold my breath.
The
For
lung
7
capacity of
seconds.
a 20.
Oh,
It's
golf
because-
claps for Christy and her 7-second
I
holding
could
her
job.
breath.
going. Just to
It's
fire
all-
it. Come
It's
on.
all the bloodbaths. Her youth is just
You did you say you?
The youth.
her youths. Okay, guys. So here's the game. All right. Don't let your uterus fall out. But here's the game.
I won't.
Okay.
Neither will
so
I.
one of the most important characters and teams in this show is the wardrobe team and Alan Cummings' outfits.
yeah. Mhm.
Okay.
The
So
orange outfit was something.
we always have something to say about them, but we're gonna play a little game this time.
Mhm.
So I have listed the outfits.
Okay.
And we are gonna play murder, shield, or banish. Did he
Okay.
kill it? Does it get a pass? Or does it need to go?
Okay.
Okay. All right. So we have the first outfit that he arrives in, which I have named the Scottish Clan Glam. What do you say? Was this a murder, shield, or banish?
Oh, he murdered it.
Hmm? Yeah.
I think he killed it. That outfit was
Mhm.
pretty hot. That was pretty
Yeah.
nice. He had the sparkle. He had the plaid, right?
He
Yeah,
really
this-
does. He does good with a plaid.
Yeah,
hard
He
to go.
really
I'm gonna go with
does.
the group.
Yeah, I especially love when his frames are plaid. I don't know why, but that just always makes me really happy. Plaid
It was-
glasses.
It felt traditional but modern.
Yeah, like it could have been on
It
stage
felt like
or
as
in the club.
traditional as he was going to be all season.
Right, as about
Yeah.
as traditional as you could get Alan Cumming to be.
No,
It's
I still
it's
have-
Alan
softest
the Laird,
outfit,
right?
yeah.
my favorite was still in the background here.
Yeah, that was
Okay.
a really good one.
So let's go to the next outfit and see what you think of this one. Shriner Chic. Okay. This is the little number he was wearing during the rowboat and coffin game.
Where
It
it,
had the
looks like
back.
a coffin.
Yes. And then he had the little Shriner hat. What do you think?
Banish.
What do you think? Banish?
I think,
Okay.
yeah, I think that was the worst of them. I mean, I
Yeah.
get it, and I like them being cheeky and fun, but whatever. It's gotta
It
be
was
uncomfortable.
fun and themed, but I'm also going to go banished because nobody wants like boxy back things. Like
Yeah.
it looked like an outfit from a really bad science fiction movie.
Yes. There you go.
Yes.
I feel
And
like it
uncomfortable,
was
right?
like it looks like it might be really
You know what it looked
dangerous
like?
on the Scottish winds. You know, if the wind was
Very true.
coming at him,
It looked
Your-
like
your way.
It looked like an
Yes.
outfit from the 1984 Dune movie. Like
Oh,
Yeah, exactly.
somebody would be wearing it. You know.
Yes.
Also known
Okay.
as bad science fiction movie.
yes, yes,
Sorry,
Okay.
Matt. We know you think it's one of the top 10 movies ever, but
it's all right.
for
It took
everyone
me a while,
else,
but now I love it.
You're allowed to love what you love. Okay, all right. So now we're gonna come into the next outfit, which was the Cruella de Kill. Was this a
Oh.
murder, a shield, or a banish?
What did this one look like?
He had the black and white hair. And then he had the like white silky suit with all the like paisley black swirly swirls. And then moving on, it kind of ended up getting like not like a full cape, but like, you know, kind of a cape like attached to the sleeves.
I have zero recollection of this one. Did I blot
Ooh,
it out of my
so
memory?
maybe that's a pass.
I'm gonna
That's a
shield
pass.
on it.
All right.
I'm
Pass.
I'm also gonna shield on it.
Okay.
Okay. All right. And that brings us to the
I mean, he was
final
clothed, so
outfit.
he did the thing.
It was the thing. All right. The last one is the heat miser of the manor.
Oh,
No, there was
this
another
is
one.
off the
Wait.
charts.
Are
Oh,
you
he
wait, hold
murdered
on.
it.
Rewind. The one that you just said, the black and white
Yeah.
Cruella de Vil, is that the one where he had the feather thing
Yeah.
on the one side?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
Okay,
black
it was
feather
like
up in his hair,
it was
and then
like
his hair
silvery
was white.
sparkles.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
the one I was waiting for. Okay, so I was confused. Yes, that's still a pass. I did not like the yellow when he walked into the breakfast room. It was too in that light. I didn't like it, but when they got outside, was that not the same outfit?
Same outfit.
Okay,
Yeah.
it looked way better outside in the daylight.
When you
know
can
what I'm
see
saying?
the
Like
detail.
inside the lighting or something, it just looked.
Yes.
The color was off. The color was weird.
I
Right?
didn't love the texture of it. The color is one thing. I don't care. Alan can wear whatever color he wants, but the texture was a little gooey, weird looking.
No, but it was like all these different fabrics or something, and it was all one color, but you could tell it was like a patchwork thing situation. It was like things were like, you know what I mean? Like it looked almost like it was paper mache in one area and like a patch over here, and it was like rouged over here, but all different fabrics, but they all were the same color. Like they painted it afterwards or something.
It did look airbrushed.
You know what I'm saying? Maybe that's what it was.
It definitely looked airbrushed. As the resident face and body painter, that definitely looked
but
like paint
some of the fabric
after it was
mesh
on.
and it was like folded and bunched weird, like it'd been crumpled up, almost like it was trying to be like some sort of okay, so like my kids in school would have these kinds of homeworks where it was like, oh, try to make art out of garbage. It looked like that. But way better. You know what I'm saying? Reuse, reduce, recycle. And then they would come to school with their project. And it was like, Earth Day.
Garbage.
and brought to you by no ads, no free ads. That was Christie's fashion digression.
But you know what? I mean? Yeah, like when you had to do, like when you would do the projects with like the string instead of paper mache, it was like the string mache.
Yeah,
all the different layers.
You could curl it around, or you could do. Anyway, it looked like
that.
It looked like someone had used a bunch of ads in it, but.
I feel like you watched a show that I didn't even watch when you start talking about the fabric like that.
Go back and look at the pictures.
I didn't even notice it. I mean, I totally believe you. I just think in my head.
One of the pieces of fabric was like spotted. It had like holes in it.
Yeah.
And one, and it was like little chunks here and there and folded. And
I'm gonna do a rewatch, and I'm just gonna look at fabric.
But I super liked the effect outside because it did look like the Phoenix Rising situation, right?
Oh yeah, that's nicer than the heat miser.
He foxed out. You know what I'm saying?
Of all the outfits, this one, the only word I could think of was this one was just striking to me. Like when it popped, I was just like, I don't care where you are at a 360 degree, radius, you're gonna see him.
When they pulled out and did like kind of that overhead shot in that meadow clearing or whatever, everyone's in their cages, but they pulled back and you could see like the train of it and how it swooped around and stuff.
It reminded me to me it was like a bit like he was about to arrive in Pan Am. And he was going to be in Pan Am and like get ready to go into the Hunger Games, like when he has to make his entrance first.
Okay.
Like
or maybe he's just getting ready for the next Met Gala or something. Who knows? Maybe the garbage will be the theme next year.
Oh, maybe it was garbage day and that's how he meets his local garbage man in the morning. I mean, whatever. I'm gonna say that I'm okay with banishing that one.
Really?
Yeah. I think if it was if it was like on a stage, then like it could maybe pass in that, and then I would like it.
But you know what? That's the thing, is when you get too theatrical with an outfit, it does then. There's that fine line where it has to be on stage, otherwise.
Okay, guys, I'm going to be real with you.
Like a
okay,
clown, like the big shoes. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm going to get you guys. I love you and I trust you, and this is a safe space, so I'm going to get real with you. I can give all the credit of Pan Am and the stage, but really what I felt like when I looked at that outfit is like I was watching an episode of Zoobly Zoo. It felt a little
really.
It felt a little birdish, yeah.
Okay,
but when you said the phoenix, and that's nice. That's a noble bird.
Yeah,
I'll take that. I'll take that because I don't want to be the mean guy here.
Well, because of that, it was supposed to be inspired by Phoenix. I feel like because
I think you're right.
When he came into the morning room, they were finding out who had died, and the Traitors knew that person's card had been burnt and was now.
Yeah, you're right. You're absolutely right. You have
he
connected
comes in
the
with
dots.
his, whatever, and
and they immediately try to seek justice for Rob. So that's the Phoenix, because that's the time they do the twist where we're going to go to the immediate. Or the immediate round table.
Yeah,
I almost said tribal council. Sorry.
Yeah.
Damn it, Christy! You've almost talked me out of banishing it.
I mean,
you banished it.
Because she wasn't a fan as much of a fan.
I thought you murdered it.
I think it was the most fabulous or most interesting.
Well, that's the thing. I'm a sucker for the fabulous outfits.
You know, it's definitely interesting.
It's always more interesting when he gets his hair as part of into it. You know, and
you are
it's
correct.
Going to be a different color. Like
his little swirl,
dude, that little hook thing. He
did that one curl. Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah, we didn't even talk about they're rolling up on the castle this year, because last year it was all the guys. They had like so many more. Again, they're carrying that theme, but they always do this elaborate, and it was so much fire. And it was like
whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. Yes,
it was like a full-on show. Like, I don't know. I feel really bad for any of the metal bands locally that couldn't get their pyrotechnic guys that night because they were all
sorry, that's rented out.
Yeah, sorry.
Sorry, Highlands of Scotland death metal bands. Sorry.
You know they exist. You know there's got to be one.
Oh, well, okay. So this is going to bring me to another question. We played the game. Thank you for playing. We may or may not play it again in the future. Now, instead of a winner's pick, because we do this winner's pick thing. This game is a hard one to winner's pick, especially given if you don't want to root for the Traitors. But instead of a winner's pick, what about you? Who wins? Traitors or Faithfuls? And it could be one, it could be many, but is it a Traitor or Faithful?
I'll step out on the limb first.
Okay.
These Traitors are so freaking terrible. It's going to be the Faithfuls this year. And with them adding twists, they've already added a couple of twists. They're going to add a pro-faithful twist this year, is my guess.
Productions want as well, because you can't be the Traitors win every season. People will stop watching.
Exactly. So I'm going to go with the faithful.
Okay, David, what do you say?
Yeah, as with the Heat Miser outfit, Brian and I are aligned.
Oh,
I agree. It's going to be.
I completely agree as well.
I think we're unanimous. I feel like it's the likelihood. I feel like if any of the Traitors do have a shot in winning, I do believe it's Bad Rob, because he is just subdued enough. I think he interacts enough that it doesn't make him look suspicious.
They don't think he's smart. I think, right? They don't think he's
yeah. They don't recognize that, as he said himself. When you're quiet, people don't necessarily realize how much you are really doing.
Paying attention.
And I as much as I don't want to give credit, I will give it where it's due, in that the sitting down and acting like he was teaching her to play chess in order to be able to openly decide who they're going to murder.
That's quick.
I think that was pretty quick, but what really sold it is that they actually had someone sitting there watching them as it was happening. So I think if any traitor has a chance, it's
the person watching them clearly didn't know how to play chess.
No. But
Well, it was
I
a lot
definitely
of time
think
of them going of her not be taking her first move because he
Yeah.
was like, Lisa, which one make you're gonna pick a pawn and move it, and she didn't. She couldn't decide, and Tara just went, she's pretty dumb.
that's pretty
You know what I
much
mean?
it.
I was like,
What a
she can't even
dum-dum.
figure which pawn to move. It's literally the first. All right, whatever.
Yeah, I think we're all unanimous though that there's better odds in the faithfuls this year. And you talked about like production saying, they don't, maybe they do it so that the faithfuls have a little bit better odds, than normal or what have you.
While also casting a faithful that is a tremendous chaos starter.
Mhm.
You see what
A
I'm saying?
bad faithful.
Bad
A
faithful.
shit stirrer, if you will.
Yes,
No,
he's definitely
it's
that.
crap. He's a crap talker.
Crap talker.
But only a little crap.
Oh yeah,
So,
Just a little poop.
just the
So-
one
so-
that's in Yam Yam's pants.
just a little poop. I have a mini game to play.
Okay.
Oh,
I like to call
we
this
got games
game-
tonight.
Yeah, I like to call this game Good Hang. And I'm curious who you all think, if you could hang out with one of the people we've met through the first 3 episodes, and go to the castle and hang out with them for the afternoon, who would you pick to hang out with?
Mora.
Because
You didn't even think a full sentence before that
Listen.
came out.
No, are you kidding? I would just let her talk the whole afternoon,
Right,
and I
and
would
you
just
just
sit there and be
and
like,
just look at her and listen to her. Yeah,
Sure.
hand her a book and just go, here, talk.
"Yeah,
Just
here,
read to
please
me."
read the dictionary to me. It'd be great."
Well, maybe something saucier.
Hmm.
Good hang, a good hang, a good hang. I really think Ron would be a good hang. Honestly,
Yeah.
Really?
I like him a lot. And if not Ron, I think maybe Tiffany might be the only other one. Honestly,
Jamie?
I think maybe Johnny. I mean, like, I'm sorry, how can you
He's
not
clearly
sit
not
there
an
and
outdoor
laugh at
cat.
somebody who just falls into a lake? Like,
hey, listen, I can kind of relate. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, that's what
am-
I mean. Like,
I'm
I'm not gonna
indoor
go do
cat.
sports
I
things.
don't go in the bog, in the swamp. What? There's gonna be.
I mean, never mind that he
frogs
can
out
go
there
like
and they are
100 miles
gross.
an hour on ice skates, but
You heard him say that the frogs were gross, like they,
yes.
because he's gonna see frogs.
I don't know. I think it might be fun. I don't know. I'm
funny.
not saying I want to be roommates with the guy, but
I
I
think
definitely
he
would
would be
like to
lots of
hang with
fun.
him.
And fun fact, he was Tara Lipinski's maid of honor when she got married. So literally,
They
says
really
they're
know
besties,
each other.
they're
Yeah.
besties.
Okay.
I think they both do. Don't they both do commentating on the
Yes.
skating?
Yep.
So like they
Yep.
work together too.
I think that, they're laying low for now and not. I think she's the brains and he's the stoolie in that
the
group.
distractor.
Yeah.
He's
yeah,
the Rappaport.
Yeah.
But
So
only in the bless his heart.
my answer, and this is probably going to shock you. My answer would be one of 2 people, and it would either be Ron, or I don't know why I was charmed by her, but I think I'd just like to sit and drink wine with Dorinda.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Still, you really
You got a little Dorinda thing going.
Wow.
There's something
Wow.
about her though.
There's a
She's-
sparkle going on with
It's
Brian
an
and Dorinda.
appreciation.
Yeah.
I just
There's
think
something about her.
like
Well,
like
I mean,
there's
Brian's a
bit-
certain age, and she's a
Did
woman
you
of a
see her
certain
trying to
age.
stack
It
those
makes
skulls?
sense.
Yes,
She
but
is-
but the thing I liked was when she was walking down the hall with the singer. Is it Ken?
Eric?
Yes. Like and she's the one. He started talking like her.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And she was
She
like,
says,
she
"Is
was
that
like, she was
me?"
like, she's like, is that me? I don't think we've known each other long enough for you to do that. And like she just has, she
That
has a
was
charming,
hilarious. That was
she has a
hilarious.
charming sensibility. It was like,
But wait a minute, that wasn't Dorinda he was talking to, that he was mocking her.
was it Mara?
Well,
That was Caroline, wasn't it? The one
no,
from
it was
the
Dorinda.
I thought it was
It was
Dorinda.
Dorinda does not have an accent though.
Oh.
Dorinda's from New York.
Is that? Well, maybe I'm wrong.
So I thought it was either
It
Caroline.
was still hilarious.
Yes, that was funny. No,
Okay, then whoever that was, sorry, Dorinda, I don't want to hang out with you anymore.
You want to hang out?
I want to hang out with the person who was charming.
The one who was charming when Eric did that.
Oh, now somebody has homework for tomorrow. They're gonna have to go screen through it to figure out.
Well,
who
I'm going to be
was.
watching it again because I got to look at the
Because there was
damn
like a little
fabric.
group of. Because there was like.
I'll turn in my report at the Institute of Fashion by Monday.
It's gonna be so great when I just text tomorrow and go, oh, hey, how's it going? And you're like,
Thanks a
knee
lot
deep
for
in
seeing-
fabric. God
Thanks,
damn it,
Christine.
it's wild here.
But when that happened in the hallway, there was like a little grouping. They were kind of clustered up, leaving the hallway, going through the door, right? So it was kind of hard. But I do believe it was somebody who was blonde. I could see why you would think Dorinda, but I did not. I thought, doesn't Caroline have an accent?
I feel like Caroline didn't get like any
Maybe not.
really
Maybe
any
not.
confessional.
Maybe it was Mara talking, but
the only person worse than Caroline is the top shelf lady. She's got nothing.
Top
the
chef.
top chef.
Yes.
Yeah.
Dude,
She's a hottie though.
She
She is, but like her and Ian are probably
she's got
like
that,
1 and 2 for least
masculine
lines.
femininity. She's hot. I'm sorry.
Well, she had a bunch of lines in the cage tonight on the third episode.
She did.
Did she?
But like that was like the first time she'd said more than a line. Like
we
they
haven't really
buried
got
her.
Well,
Yeah,
but
we
you know how
haven't
the
got
edits
much.
work is when they begin to have something else gonna happen, then they show them more.
When Michael's talking, they can't. Like, what are they?
You're not wrong. Again, every single time you mention him, you're not wrong. This is why he's there, right?
Because he's always in the room where something is happening, and because he's always talking.
No, he's not. He's not. He's in the room making something happen. He's not just in a room and something's happening.
Right. So then, when they're editing the show, they have to show all of that.
Oh yeah.
Airtime, because it's like, oh, okay.
Yes.
So
I was watching it, and my son came in at one point, and I literally looked at him. He's like, what's going on in Traitors this year? And I said, all you need to know is this. I was like, don't fucking come at me with that shit, bro. Don't fucking come at me with that shit, bro.
The way they did that was that. Come on, that was funny.
Yeah, or when he goes to Mara, when he goes, listen, Mara.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, it is entertaining.
Yeah,
he's good TV. I'm sorry.
And again,
I want him to stay all the way to the end, just because
I will say another one of the really sad things about losing Good Rob is that he was really like taken by the whole Rappaport of everything, where he's like, are you like the worst faithful ever or the best traitor ever?
Right. Because if you're a traitor, you're playing like
your game
4
is
levels
way
over my
above.
head.
Okay. But here's
that was
the thing.
funny.
But if he's a faithful and he acts like that, is that like almost like a double fake? Like,
oh no, Rob.
There's no way I could be a traitor, because if I was a traitor, I'd have been gone by now. But they're gonna leave him in just because meat shield for them too.
My favorite line Rob said is he's like, this is a triple blind move. Like it's not like if Rappaport's a traitor, it's literally like the Princess Bride scene, chasing the cops.
It is. Yep.
But I would know that you would know.
But you would know that I would know that you would know.
No. Yeah, no, I don't know. He's pretty good TV though.
Yeah,
I think
he is. He has a job to do while he's there.
Next to when he stood up, there was the conversation. It was in the kitchen. He got up and left, and that person went, "Oh, I think my ear hurts now," or something like that.
Yeah, he's loud. He's loud. My ears hurt.
I can't remember who that was, but that was really funny. Yeah,
that was great. Okay,
they might murder him just to get him out.
I'm just going to drop this in there. We don't have a ton of feedback today, but we do have some on Facebook. And we have Mandy saying that I am sad about Ian, Rob, and Donna. I hope Tiffany will stop being besties with Michael.
Oh no, I think that's a brilliant move, don't you?
I think it's a smart game move. Yes. I understand in your heart you might not like it. But you gotta have faith in your girl Tiffany that she knows what she's doing.
trust her. Just trusted me a little bit because but here's the thing. Here's what's going to backfire. She really does think Michael's a traitor, and she thinks that he can keep her safe from the traitors getting the hits. That's genius move. He ain't a traitor, babe. So they might
Ain't
still
a
kill
traitor,
And
you.
it will remain a genius move until the traitors kill her and she won't
Yeah.
understand how
But
her partner let her die.
Yep.
that's true.
Yep.
But also, these traitors are horrible, so they might
They are not great. Not top tier.
Christy, let me say this about this season's Traitors. Did you guys watch Celebrity UK Traitors?
Yes,
I did.
Okay, I bullied to make Jamie do it, and then she really enjoyed it.
I
Because
really
I said
enjoyed it.
I couldn't wait for anybody to watch it because God bless their hearts, that was the worst faithfuls that have ever played any season of
Oh,
anything.
but they
I
had
said so
much
now
fun.
this season
Yes.
in US Celebrity Traitors, it's the worst traitors ever. It's like in
Yep.
back-to-back seasons, like one side of the verses is terrible.
You know, I had a thought with the secret traitor. If there was a secret traitor and they didn't reveal him, and not only did the traitor put up the noms, but if the traitors booted somebody the secret traitor didn't like, they could boot a traitor back to being a faithful. That would
like
be
untraitor
right?
them?
Untraitor them, right?
Well, they're used to in yeah, okay.
Like a double agent.
Okay, so let's go way back to what this game is, right? This is a played in like not really real time, a day by day breakdown of a party game where we have some people that we
Yes.
know and we're
Yep.
watching them and seeing how they can figure it out. Now, if
Yep.
in this game, this party game of Mafia, when you show up there and you get your roles, you can when you get together with friends to play this game, there are many little tweaks you can do because you can imagine that if you played it over and over again, it would just get boring, right? Because now you know how this person. So you're always kind of adding an extra character, giving somebody a weird power over here. The thing that Survivor does with their game is literally a traitor's thing. The just tweaking it here, like for instance, the character of the secret traitor would probably be close to a character in that game called a werewolf. They're not an innocent and they get to kill someone every night, but that person this is how they balance it. One of the good guys has a special, and they'll add something like this. They're the doctor, so they can try to save somebody if they think that person could be whatever. And if they have been hit by the werewolf, the doctor could save them from their werewolf bite. Okay, so there's so many different little things.
How do you keep all the rules in your brain?
Well, but that's the thing. When at the beginning of the game, you decide which ones you're going to put in, and it's kind of like you're just rolling the dice. What do we want to do here?
Right.
Just to kind of keep it fresh, keep it different, and then if you're rolling now in the game of Traitors or in Mafia, you don't want the same people to be. It's always going to be randomized who gets to be the traitor.
Okay, sure.
Right? Sometimes they're going to be great. Sometimes they're going to suck. Sometimes there's times when somebody will out all of their people on mistake. No, because they say something stupid like, and then we killed Ian, or whatever, something like that. It can happen. But I think that's kind of what they're trying to do here is like, because if they did just the same format each season, it would be very boring.
I'd see like to have the twist they've already had in 2 episodes. I think there's going to be major and I believe you don't want a game where only one team wins, not for something like this. Like you've got to create some equity in the game. And it's clear the game is overpowered for the traitors. The funny thing would be if they both weakened the traitors and then nominated the Laurel and Hardy of traitors this season, that it's like they're doubly weak compared to how the traitors usually would be.
But they could have a situation where like in a regular game of this, you would be able to either murder or recruit every night. Now, the person who gets recruited could say no and they don't die. Okay, so that's a risk. So you have to try and recruit someone you think will say yes. Okay. So if they did something like that, they allow these guys to recruit. Maybe start. I don't know. Maybe not.
Okay, David, if
They
we
never got to
lost
recruit in the UK one,
if
which
we
I
lost
kept
one
waiting
of
for.
our if we lost one of the traitors we had right now, like let's just make this really let's make this interesting. Let's say that we lose one of the girls. It's inconsequential which one, but we lose one of the girls.
Mhm.
And then the other two have to
recruit somebody.
They have to recruit somebody. Who do you think they're going to recruit?
Well, I mean, yeah, it wouldn't matter which of the girls. They'd be smart to recruit a gamer, but they won't. They'll recruit another housewife.
Think so?
Yeah.
Because they suck at being traitors,
Okay,
or
because they
loyalty.
right. There's no strategic thinking.
Okay, but hold on a second. If you go back to last season and the thing that people knew there was going to be a housewife, right? So they kept voting the housewives out and they didn't get any traitors. If you recruit a traitor and there's already two of you, or there was one of you, having another traitor that's a housewife would be good, because if they find them instead of you, then they won't look at you. But
I'd like to think that these ding dongs would recruit Rappaport.
Which
to prove
again,
how terrible
they are. Because they are looking at him, but no one really thinks he's a traitor. So let's make him a traitor, because no one will then think.
And if they do vote him out because they just get sick of it and he's a traitor, it's like, oh, well, they got one. So
they got one.
And we're kind of sick of him anyway.
I have one last question to ask everybody before we round this out. We've talked about traitors or the faithfuls and who we think is going to make there. I want to know. This is not like a winner's pick. Who do you think? I want to know who is the one person you want to win.
Want to win.
Yeah, we're not talking about if we think to win. No, to win. Mm-hmm. They might not have a chance in hell, and you might know it. But who is of the people left?
Tiffany.
Who's the one person? Tiffany. Okay. Brian.
I want Ron to win.
Oh, little Ron.
Nobody wants to play with him now.
Him's so smart. He'll figure it out. He'll find his way out. David.
Natalie.
Okay. I wouldn't hate if Natalie won. I think that I'm rooting more for Tiffany, but I don't think I'd be upset with a Natalie win.
Like, she didn't get her big brother. This would kind of be vindication for her, and I think that she's already kind of doing things in this game.
And she didn't win in the challenge.
Yeah, no, she did not. That was.
I just see her falling into the water over and over and over again.
Who would be the worst possible winner of the players that remain?
Rappaport, only because the showboating he would do for winning.
There would be showboating.
It would be a lot.
I think the worst
winner would be Candace.
Thank you. I think that's who I would have picked too.
Yeah. Oh, you mean like worst winner? Like
I was going to go with Candace, but Candace or Kristen.
Yeah. Yep. Not the biggest fan of Candace.
Wait. What about Steven? That'd be pretty bad too.
No, not Steven.
I mean,
I just to add, Carol did
a Monet win would be fun.
Would be fun. Yes.
That would be hilarious.
Carol Landers did post to our Facebook, and she said that 2 housewives as traitors doesn't seem fair. It doesn't seem fair for my ego, but realistically, we've had lots of traitors where they were all gamers, so I guess
I would have loved to have seen Ian or Rob C as a traitor.
I think it's the only way they could have stayed.
It's the only way they could have stayed, but I think they still would have been sussed out really quick, because it wasn't just the traitors that were on them. Well, they weren't onto them at all. Donna was clearly onto them as being intelligent, but like everyone was talking about, like Tiffany was like, oh, this person, like they knew who was there. So I think they would have found them eventually. I don't think they would have been long for the game. At some point, someone was going to hit them. Just out of fear.
We're going long, and I have a answer to that, but I'm going to save that for off mic.
Okay.
Oh, because it's
spicy. Hot takes. All right, so that was our feedback for now. If you have any feedback, feel free to email us at tallythefeedback@yahoo.com. Also, please hit like and subscribe. We need it. It helps us keep you informed of live events and our scheduled podcasts. And speaking of podcasts, you can find us wherever you find all of your favorite podcasts. Feel free to tune in at the Jay and Jack Whole Enchilada feed. There you will also find Survivor with JJC, the broadcast, the Ramblecast, and even more Tally the Votes reality TV coverage. We would like to thank our Patreons who contribute at a certain level, and they are Eckhart Richter, Joanne with the Plan, and Ed the Poopy Head Mailman. If you would like to be a Patreon, get all the Patreon level shenanigans, then go to patreon.com/JNJack. So, guys, I think we've hit all of the notes that we can for right now. It has been a lot.
That was pretty good. But we had 3 episodes, to be fair.
Yes,
so there was a lot
big
to cover.
I'm just saying that this is a seriously lengthy podcast. Is my point.
My final feedback.
I see.
My final feedback. 1 Lala sighting. 0 Fergus sightings.
Sweet
No Fergus.
Lala.
Fergus is not here.
Fergus.
0 Fergus.
Oh, maybe they cut Fergus because of production costs.
Maybe he would
in the most Jeff Probst move ever. Well, Fergus was just too expensive. We couldn't afford him.
Brian, they can afford.
No, dude. You know what's going to happen?
You over there, let you stay.
They're going to sit down at the round table. And then they're going to try to banish Rappaport. And he's going to walk into that little window and he's going to turn around and he's going to go, I am, and I always have been. Then he's going to rip off his face and go, Puppy Fergus.
A faithful Fergus.
And that's it. That's a wrap on the Traitors.
And he almost got away with it too.
If
it wasn't for you pesky kids.
Hey, fuck you. Come at me, bro. Come at me.
Okay, guys. Let's see. There's nothing else. But thank you, as per usual, for meeting here. I'm glad that we've got a new season to talk about, even if it was like a really traumatic start to everything. We're going to be back next week.
It's going to get better, though. Come on.
I think it'll be better. Listen, the silver lining is that I don't have to sit here and be terrified that Rappaport is going to be mean to Ian. Because you all know, I literally said that going in. If he is mean to Ian, I'm going to come unglued. So
I love this silver lining, Jamie. Good job.
I do not have to worry anymore. Now I don't have any real skin in the game and I can just enjoy it. And I don't have to cry so much. So, okay, guys, be safe. Do unto others, all of that, and have a good night.
Love one another.
Welcome to the castle.